Hey y'all, it's Kelly from Dixie Darlins Tumblers here, and today I'm going to start out with a 20-ounce stubby from Craft Haven. It's kind of a shorter, fatter little cup, but it was going to be a good size for the design I wanted to put on it. So I've actually just sanded the cup and spray painted it with Rustoleum 2X matte white. And then I have a sheet of this BAMF. It's the Halloween tie-dye, and it's the transparent vinyl. So this is just kind of a quick, fun little design that I wanted to show you guys that you don't necessarily have to do for Halloween. You really can take any of the BAMF Custom Creations transparent vinyl and do something really quick like this. We're just going to do a peekaboo over it. So it's really quick, it's really fun. It's something, especially during Christmas time, maybe you guys can crank out cups pretty quick. So I've basically just cut it where I'm going to have an overlap at the top that I'm going to trim off, but I'm going to do a spray paint peekaboo over it. So I don't really care that the bottom is going to, is not covered with the vinyl. So I'm just trying to put the bottom edge of this vinyl right before the cup starts tapering around to the bottom. So I don't want to have any of the vinyl over that curve, because if you do, that's where you're going to run into trouble when you're trying to put epoxy on it and you're trying to peekaboo it. You're going to be able to feel that edge down there. It's going to lift. So I put it up just high enough on the cup where I can pretty firmly press that vinyl down, and I know that it's not going to have any creases or any little air bubbles down there on the bottom. So I've just cut it to size, and then my peekaboo, I want the dominant part of the peekaboo to be over the orange part of this. So I kind of cut the sheet of vinyl where that orange would be in the middle of the front of the cup. And it doesn't really matter if you have a seam, because same thing, we're going to peekaboo over this, so it's not really going to matter. So once I get my vinyl placed around, and I do it just like I do a full vinyl wrap, and I'll link a couple of those videos that I do for tutorials on a full vinyl wrap in the description box below. And then I'm just going to take my craft knife, and this is a little bit thicker material than my regular vinyl, so I did just kind of run my knife down through there and trim it off. And the fact that we're going to peekaboo over it anyway, so it didn't have to be necessarily like a perfectly straight line. And then after I've trimmed that excess off, I am going to go in and I'm just going to pull this really tight across the top and kind of run my finger around the edge just to make sure it's going to lay down pretty smooth here. And I am going to go in and sand the top of my cup, so I'm not going to make it, the cut's just going to be kind of rough here to start with, because I am going to go and sand that, but I do want to make sure that none of those little creases are going to, go down far enough in the cup that it's going to affect when I lay the epoxy on there. So I'm just trimming off that excess, and then I'm going to go into a coat of epoxy right after this. And so really right after I've trimmed off any excess on the bottom or the top, I am going to go right into a layer of counterculture, and you can actually use the facet with this. I just used medium viscosity artist resin for this, and I've mixed up more here, but on this cup I only used about 15 milliliters of epoxy on any of the layers that I did. So I wanted them to be pretty thin. You don't have any kind of glitter or thickness that you're using here, so it goes on pretty smooth. And I'm just going to apply this coat. I'll let it dry for about 6 to 8 hours. I am going to use my torch to pop any bubbles. I'm going to do it very lightly, especially just because I did not seal this with quick coat. I just went right into my layer of vinyl, and I don't want the heat to get on that vinyl. I don't want it to pull up in any of those on any of the edges or any of the seams that I've got. So I will go over it with my torch, but I'll do it very, very lightly. And after I've let my epoxy coat dry, I'm going to go in to apply my decal. And this is just a file I purchased on Etsy. I thought it was so funny. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, we immediately start singing that song, for those of us who know that. And a friend of mine had actually sent me this a few months ago, and it was on a t-shirt. I thought, oh, I've got to try this on a cup. It's too funny not to try it. So I will link the Etsy store that I purchased it from in the description box below, as well as all the products that I used today. So make sure you check those out, as well as some discount codes. So I'm just applying my transfer tape here. I'm going to apply my decal to the cup, and then we're going to get ready to spray paint. And then here I am going to try to place it predominantly over the orange. And just because of those words are not going to show up if I spray paint it black. So I am going to try to mix up my spray paints here. I'm going to use 3 different colors and try the best I can to get it where the words will all show up. So I'm going to use Rustoleum's 2X Ultra Matte Black, and then I'm using this gold Montana Black and orange, and then I'm using the purple as well from Montana Black. So I will link all those spray paints in the description box below. I went outside, you can see I spray painted it, and I just tried to ombre them in the best I could, predominantly being black over where my Peekaboo is, where my vinyl is, but then those edges, the background was black, so I wanted to throw some orange in there to hopefully make those show up better. So then I'm gonna let that dry for about an hour. And then because these paints are a little bit thicker, these Montana Black paints, so I did let it dry a little bit longer. And then I'm just going in with my craft knife, and I'm just going to peel off my vinyl now, so we'll have our Peekaboo reveal. And you could definitely use your Cricut tool. I just prefer to use my craft knife. It seems to just, I can do it very carefully and just kind of edge right up under that vinyl, so I don't actually have to like dig into it to scrape it out. So I just try to be really careful as I'm taking my vinyl off, not to scratch my cup. And any of these places, you can always go back up and touch. You can see I kind of had a place on the bottom that I just went in with like a little Q-tip and a little black paint and just touched it up really quick. And then we're going to go into our coat of epoxy. So this is a really quick little design. I am using Featherbear Bling's Cullen. This is like one of my favorite additives to put into the epoxy. I just literally take a tiny little bit on the end of my stick and put it in there, just enough to give it a little sparkle. Here again, I've got about 15 to 20 milliliters of Counterculture's medium viscosity mixed up. And I just stir that Cullen in there, and you can see it's just enough to add a little sparkle in there, but not to overtake or distract from the colors of the paint here. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this coat, and I am using, like I said, 15 to 20 milliliters of Counterculture's medium viscosity artist resin. I'm going to apply this coat, use my torch to pop any bubbles, and then basically we've got our final design. It only required 1 coat after my spray painting. If you felt like that there were some areas that didn't get enough coverage, you could go back in with the 2nd coat, but I only did 1 coat after that. I felt like it got really good coverage, and it was just a quick, fun little cup to do that was easy little peekaboo, and then it still has a little sparkle in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And here we've got our final design on a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. I thought it was super cute, and it was a quick little fun idea which you could really replicate with any kind of vinyl, any color spray paints, any peekaboo image that you wanted to do. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please join my Dixie Darlins Tumblers Facebook group. We go live every Sunday night. We have so much fun. I love interacting with you guys and seeing what y'all come up with. So share your creations, tag Dixie Darlins, and like, share, subscribe, all that fun, crazy stuff. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon.